we have the mic? You do, there you go.
Can you hear me?
So whenever you're ready, Lisa, I'll start.
So I'd like to begin by addressing the most foolish thing I think the proposition has said today. They said, representative government allows us to hold the government in power because the people are too stupid to make decisions themselves. But somehow, if some representative government does it, we can hold them accountable because we apparently know it if someone else makes the decision first. I fail to see how that makes sense. And in fact, the opposition even then said, all referendums are bad. But all I heard was I mentioned Brexit. Brexit this, Brexit that, I don't like the result of Brexit. Okay, we guess it, you don't agree. So what? It's not about whether you agree, it's not about what you think is right. Democracy is about the majority rule. When you join the democracy, you enter a social contract. And you believe that you will listen to what the majority has to say. If you don't like it, deal with it. You can leave the country if you really hate it. That's not how democracy works. You don't go, oh, I don't like the result, so I'm gonna leave. That's not what democracy is. And therefore referendums aren't anti-democratic just because you don't like what happened. Unless you want to join Trump, storm the Capitol because you think the election was rigged and it wasn't good, so you want to leave because it wasn't democratic. I don't think anyone in this room would agree with that statement. Good. And then they've said that this motion debates whether the voice of the people is more important than the welfare of the country. The motion isn't about this arbitrary notion of what's good for the country. No one asked. It's literally about whether democracy is right or not. It's about the voices of the people being heard. And then they said, MPs are great, we love MPs. But have you seen what Rishi Sunak has been doing to refugees? Was he protecting minorities? He's sending them out in the ocean in ferries, basically to die. Is that caring about minorities? I don't think so. And they say muffling voices and drowning them out. Not having referendums, not allowing every single person to have a say is censorship. That is literally stopping voices being heard because they don't agree. And then that's also assessing politicians are smart in this. But I think looking at Twitter, looking online, we've learned our lesson. Politicians aren't this really smart group of people. They're quite dumb. And I'm therefore still shocked that the so-called proponents of democracy over there is trying to censor the medium of referendum, trying to censor the medium of everyone having their voice heard because they don't agree with the results. Would we rather have out-of-touch politicians who believe TikTok uses Wi-Fi to spread fake news about everyone, who don't understand how TikTok works? Would we want them in charge of making policies? That is censorship. That is anti-democracy, not having voices being heard. So let me conclude by reminding everyone, referendum is literally the epitome of direct democracy. It is the definition. In fact, according to the Oxford Dictionary, I struggle to see how anyone could vote against this and say referendums are anti-democratic, especially a debate run by the Oxford Society, because the definition literally is referendums. And voting in favor of the motion, supporting those censors who would have old, out-of-touch, rich politicians in power is anti-democratic. Thank you.